Hey everybody, this is Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. I wanted to just drop in and tell everyone Happy New Year. It's the last day of December, so tomorrow brings in 2018. I wanted to give you a quick flip through of my Christmas December journal, which turned into the platform for December Daily. This is the first year that I have done this, and I enjoyed the finished product. I still want to sit down for about an hour at some point soon and add some notes and some photographs that I need to print. Nevertheless, this has been a great way to keep track of December and all of the events that go on in December. I will say that this has been a trying time. For me, I will share some of what happened as I flip through the pages. I mentioned it a little bit in my last video, but having it written down on the pages makes it seem more sobering in a way, more real. So I'm just really thankful for today, for the way December ended and the way the year ended. And without further ado, I will do a quick flip through for you, and we will get on to the evening. We're going out tonight, and I'm really excited about that. We're going to go share the evening with some friends and play music and eat, and what could be better than that? So I will say bye for this segment, and we'll get on to the journal. Okay, I want to share my journal with everyone. This is what ended up being my December daily journal. I really enjoyed working in this. My initial goal was to do a video every day, and I quickly realized that that was going to be a monumental task, not to mention that I had a lot of unexpected things in December as far as my personal life and my health. And I'm very, very thankful that everything turned out okay, but I will share a little bit as we go through. I know I've shown this journal before, so this will be a very quick flip through just to share some of what I ended up doing. I love this ribbon. That's one of the things. I love to tie ribbon through the signatures. It just, to me, it adds another layer of security to hold the pages in. And then I like to be able to see the ribbon on the inside and just have the charms on the outside. So I put a little note in the very front of this at the 1st of December, talking about how the month was kind of bittersweet, poignant, sweet, all of those things. And I just made a note about time being very precious, and we don't know what tomorrow will bring. And there is a reason that I wrote that. I ended up doing the tags. I like to cut these little tags out of coffee wrappers. I've shared that before. I have just really enjoyed using these. They're very sturdy. They're easy to write on. You can use either side, and it gives a nice sturdy tab to hold on to. But I went through and made my notes. I did not write every single day. I tried to do something, whether it ended up being putting a Christmas stamp in or pasting in a picture that I really like. I do want to go back and print some photographs that were taken through the holidays, and I want to put those in. I would also like to go back and make some notes that I still want to remember about the holidays. This, I've never seen wrapping paper like this. I'm not sure where that came from originally. I know where I got it, but what a design. It's just really interesting. I left pockets to be able to write notes, and I did write some notes about what I was going through, and we will be getting to that in the journal pretty soon. Download available in my shop. I shared this shaker that I made on my last flip through of this journal. What I ended up doing for the December daily was adding the tags, putting in Christmas cards that we received from friends, and making little notes about visits that we had from friends and gifts we received. I love keeping track of Christmas cards. I don't like to throw those out. If I have too many, which I've gotten to that point before in the past, sometimes I will turn them into pretty tags, even to hang on the tree or to use as gift tags, and that's always nice. I can take the images off of the cards and use them. Had kind of a gap in my book there, but that's okay. Holiday Christmas party at work. That was the 11th. Let's see. Yeah, I put a little note on the back of that about being at the grand opening of the store and just enjoying that. Here we go. So, prior to starting all of this, I was told that I had a cerebral aneurysm. My dad and my granddad both died with those, and then I found out from someone in my family who's on the same branch of the family tree that I am. We're on the same generation. She had one as well. She had been having headaches. So her neurosurgeon said that we all needed to be checked. And sure enough, I had an MRA. They called me that night and said that it was an aneurysm. So I made a little note, and that the MRA was way back at the beginning. That's why I already knew going into December that things might not be so easy for a while. But I was hoping for a good outcome. I was very thankful to have at least found it out early. My dad and my granddad did not have that chance. So, more cards. I had a really sweet visit from someone who brought me hats to wear. Rock the hats. That is because at that consult, we were told that I was going to have a really serious open brain surgery. This month was just sort of a dichotomy of enjoying December, enjoying food and family, and then knowing that I was going to face a surgery that has risks and, a long recovery time. I love this little sticker from Trader Joe's, the birdhouse, and the little bird on the outside, and remember to feed the birds. That's something that I love to do, is buy bird seed and fill up my feeders. My little workshop, which I'm not there now. It's too cold out there now. I could go out and heat it up, but I'm not going to do that to the electric bill because it's in the teens outside, and it's just, I have a little studio area inside, so this is my secondary creation space. But my little studio is in the garden, so I like to be able to keep the bird feeders filled up and watch the birds visit. So there's a little note about Paula bringing me hats. Oh, and I found these in the month while I was out looking for things, and I just thought those images were so pretty. And one of the things I want to go back and do is make a note of the illustrator, the artist, and I cannot. It's Cicely something. I apologize for not being able to think of that this morning. I should have looked it up first. But she does the wonderful illustrations of fairies, and that was from a napkin from a dinner party we had. We had family over, and there's a little note from my mom that we got in the Christmas card from her. My sweet mommy. And just going on. So the 19th, I had a cerebral angiogram and found out that I don't have an aneurysm. Whatever this is that they saw on the MRA is just something that we're going to watch. So, so thankful. There's obviously a concern that there's something there that could change over time, but we're just going to be thankful that it's not an aneurysm that needs surgery right now. I actually cut out the little King Arthur flower emblem from the flower bag. I am so carved out and so glutened out. I normally do not eat gluten, and I won't even go into all that. Maybe sometime. I don't have celiac, but I am sensitive to it, and my doctor has agreed with that. But I'm not the type that just, I don't get totally deathly ill if I eat it. But we had the most wonderful dinner, and I wanted to save that to remember. I had little pockets for putting more Christmas cards in that we received. And there's another illustration from that same illustrator, artist. So I want to make a note again of her name. And then we exchanged gifts, Jason and I did, and I got a Vitamix. I'm so excited about that. I've always wanted one. They're just incredible blender, chopper, juicer. You can make soup in them. They're just amazing. So then Christmas Day with my mama and my stepdad and our family, and I started making a little list of some of the gifts I received throughout the holiday. That's another thing I want to go back and finish this out. I'd like to remember everything that I was given, just to be grateful, appropriately grateful. There's another Christmas card we received. I love the tags, and you can see there's white space in here that I do really want to go through and fill up. I think probably what's going to happen is that as we start putting Christmas things away, taking the tree down, gathering up mail cards that maybe did not end up in here, and when I put my the Christmas ephemera that I had out to actually work on this journal, I feel like I will find some more things that I want to put in the journal. I really hope my camera's not moving around. I just realized I might be bumping the cord. Hope it's not. I don't want to do this video again. So, coming to the end of the month. Last night, and I started this video yesterday on the last day of the year, and now it's January 1st, 2018. We had a wonderful night with friends. Jason is a musician. He took all of his, well, not all, but what he needed to be able to play last night, amps and guitar and microphone and pedal board, and it ends up, whenever there is a gig or a gathering where you play, you never get home when everybody else does. You have all this stuff to take down and pack up and load into your car, and then you load it back out and take it inside and unpack it again when you get home. That's something I've learned, and I had never really was appreciative enough of musicians. So if you're out there listening to music, tips to musicians are greatly appreciated. They're underpaid for what they do. Anyway, so here we are. I really enjoyed doing this journal. I know you've seen this journal twice. First, when it was first done, and then here we are now at the beginning of a new year, but here we are at the end of the journal. And I hope you enjoyed this little flip through. I am looking forward to doing more videos and more ephemera collecting and shopping and sharing throughout 2018. And I really appreciate my new subscribers. I hope that you will continue to watch, and hope you have a wonderful 2018. Thank you. Bye.